Are you ready? Welcome to spooky season with Cricut. Okay, I'm Heather. I am not sponsored. I am not endorsed. I am not affiliated with. But I am a mom, a wife, a crafter. So just help me hit the like, hit the subscribe. We are going to craft. We are going to chat. And we are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. It's my crazy goal. Come along with me. I hope you had a great week. You matter. Tell YouTube I do too. Hit that like. Come on in. Today we're crafting old school paper decorations. I'm not a paper crafter, but I'm learning, so that's fun. I share the files and the links. Everything's in the description below. I'm glad you're here. I got the Cricut Joy Extra. I used the light grip and matte. Ordered standard grip and card mat from Walmart very affordably. I got the machine on sale at Michael's. I think having this brayer really helps. There's other fancy brayers. I got this one from the Mod Podge. Any sort of lifting spatula really helps. And I'm just so glad you're here. Thank you for coming over. I've got glue, pop dots, and we're ready. What is your favorite season? I love summer. So September is always kind of hard for me. Let's enjoy October. Let's do all the spooky fun stuff. Let's craft. Let's chat. We've got just regular cardstock. I am not a paper crafter expert. I get all of my cardstock at, used to be, Joann. I still have plenty in my stash. Walmart. And I've now just ordered off of Amazon. I am not an Amazon affiliate, but I want to try doing the 12 by 12, some bigger crafts. All of my other cardstock has been 8.5 by 11. Joann, Walmart, Walmart. Walmart. These are what were in my stash. The black is what's left from Joann. And this cut really nice, but I did have to clean my blade. And I'm out of the glitter. This was like $5 for 10 sheets, but they were right. It did cut through the Cricut without any stress. No shedding, no mess. Trimmer. You can replace the blade. And if you buy the blades, you can store them in the back. I haven't bought the blades. I should do that. Reused my paper for the one I already made. I lost a piece of the bow, so I had to recut it for the one that's already made. Did everything I could to not lose these. If you joined us at all for Scraptember, we labeled, got things all nice and organized. So I've got my scratch paper I can still use for something else. And we're going to do a towel as well. If you saw the short, So that was a scrap craft as well. Organizing everything. I moved everything. I spent my day off of work, busting my butt in here. What have you been up to? Hey, my love. Thanks for coming through. You're the best. Okay, now when it comes to paper crafts, like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm just having fun, and old school paper decorations on the window just kind of were the thing. I've got these pop dots left in my stash from Dollar Tree. I'll see what Walmart offers us. I'll check at Dollar General because I'm about to be out, and I would like to do paper crafting for the windows for Thanksgiving as well as Christmas. My best friend Ozella, she's the paper crafter. Good morning, Mr. Tim. How are you? Thanks, guys, for coming through. What do you think of the new setup? I can't figure out how to get myself in frame, but I don't think I'm the important part. I think the craft's the important part. I'm so glad you're here. You matter so much. How's your week? When I moved everything, so now I can see out this window, because before my work monitors were blocking it. My husband is the reason we moved everything around. He made a suggestion because the puppies can get a little noisy while I'm working. And yeah, he was so right. I had to bust my butt to get it all done. I had a doctor's appointment this week. I had a clear bill of health except for some elevated cholesterol. So don't miss any of your checkups, guys. Good morning, Mama. How are you? My husband is doing the deck. He's staining the deck. He's doing 2 different tones, so it'll really pop. Everything out there is just so nice. I planted 2 trees. Okay, if you go to Lowe's right now, yesterday, all the plants and shrubs and trees were 75% off. I got 2 trees for $17, and that included tax. They're going to be so pretty. I planted a tree once in elementary school. They sent us home with a tree, but my father mowed over it. So this is my first time planting a tree again. I've planted bushes. The bushes in my yard are from Lowe's as well. When I posted it on Instagram, make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure we're Instagram friends. I tagged Odom. Oh, soon as I planted it, I thought of Odom. I was like, fall planting, inspired by Odom. Odom's homestead. Oh, when Odom sings in his garden, I feel it. I lost my green thumb. I used to have one. Something happened. I lost it. So my goal is these. If I got the bushes to come, you know what I mean? And if I can get the trees, maybe I can revive it, you know? And these are so easy. You guys, these cut so quick. The hardest part, do not lose these tiny little pieces. I linked the files below. Oh, I hope you make these too. I saw at the Dollar General. Never mind those puppies. They're living their best life. The pink and the blue trend. And so I'm just trying to recreate it without having to spend anything, you know? I don't need a bunch of knickknacks. We had a whole tote full of Halloween decorations my husband brought in that we put out last weekend. There's a whole tote of outside lights and stuff he can do. Those puppies are going nuts. I did make a puppy playlist. Because they've really brightened our lives. Oh, that's so stinking cute. Good morning. Welcome in, Ebony. Hello, all heart, grit, and grind. How are you? I've got my morning coffee. I've got some Pop Dots. I got this super cute, ridiculously awesome Cricut Joy Extra from my husband. And this was a Cricut file, the cat and the pumpkin. I put an offset around it. I duplicated the pumpkin. And then I kind of created this bow for it. Yeah. So let's glue the bow together and then we'll pop dot it down. It's so silly, but I found it really calming. And like I said, I mean, I am not a paper crafter, but oh my God, I had so much fun with these. So we're going to do more. I've got spiders and spider webs planned. If you don't have a steady hand, Cricut makes a reverse tweezer. Y'all, those puppies are losing their mind. You can use any kind of glue. This Elmer's Craft Bond, I feel like I've had this like 5 years. This stuff, it doesn't go bad. So hopefully they haven't changed their formula. I'm not sponsored. I'm not a Cricut person. I'm not an Elmer's person. I'm not a Dollar Tree person. You guys, this is the 5th week I haven't been to Dollar Tree. I'm like a recovering Dollar Tree addict. Thanks for your support. I'm not even kidding. Oh, don't turn off. Hi. I can get in frame if I come down here. Good morning. How are you? These are so stinking cute. I'm so glad you're here. How do you feel? Yeah, my oxygen was low. I was at 95. So she says I need to use my inhaler more. Consistent. Be consistent. I was kind of worried about the sugars. She said they're good. Because I had the gestational diabetes so bad. When I was pregnant with Veda, I'd wake up at 200 having eaten nothing before bed. So yeah. But my blood pressure was good. Oh man, that guy took 4 vials of blood from me. And he was like, what'd you have for breakfast? And I was like, I'm not really a breakfast person. And he's like, she didn't say you had to fast. And I'm like, it's okay. Just take it. I'll be okay. And then, yeah, he made me sit there for a minute. I'm like, dude, I said I'd be okay. Like, were you going to give me a cookie and juice? Because, I mean, I would have taken it. It's not like he offered it. So we'll let that dry before we push it so we don't mush it. let's work on her. Oh my God, they are so, it was so easy. I searched girl ghost. I gave her an offset. I searched black cat and I had to freaking scroll because I knew what I wanted. I knew what I wanted and I had to scroll to find it. But these are so on trend, right? And just something relaxing. I don't know. You just sit here and I'm not going to listen to the news while I watch do this. When I was doing this, I was watching BT Scoot TV. I like that kid. He makes me smile. I've got all kinds of ideas. Every single weekend is planned up until mid-January. Oh, man, this Cricut Joy Extra, I think it's my favorite machine. You guys, the 8.5 by 11 is just, it's so easy to work with. The mat is so easy to work with. If you've ever felt like the 12 by 12 mat was at all cumbersome for you or annoying, this thing might solve that. And we can do print and cut on this one. We can't do print and cut on that Baby Joy, so that's why I wanted this one. And these things are so, I don't know. I felt kind of nostalgic. Did you have the bendy scarecrow? That's what I want to work on for next month. We got to make the articulated scarecrow where you can move his arms. I don't have a lot of happy childhood memories, but the ones that I have, I hold on to, you know? And taking out that silly scarecrow, that's one of them. Oh, she is so stinking cute. Okay, if you watch Crafting with Tuck, she does these big giant, like she can do like 4-foot things with her Cricut. She calls it off the mat, I think. I'm not there, but I'm here. Holy crap, I am here. T-shirts, yes. Josephine has a 3D printer. Check out The Best Uni. Oh! And check out Making with Marilyn. And check out Craftable Things. They will teach you really cool stuff. So I'm not a teacher. I'm not the best presenter, but I swear to you, I will cheer you on. I will get you through your project too. Wasn't that the cutest little thing? I just love the Cricut so much. I love doing the gift giving. I love becoming a paper crafter. HTV is my jam. That's what we're doing next. Again, look for this. It says it's dual tip. I don't feel like I've ever used that tip. And look, it's not as clear as it used to be, but it totally still came out. It wasn't at all thick. And I'm not here to talk bad about Aleene's, but crazy glue can get very difficult to work with. And for as long as I've had this and reached for it, I mean, my son was in school and, oh my God, boy's going to be 27. All right, now next, and again, all Cricut Design Space, all access. I did this a few years ago, and so we're going to do this again. You're doing great. I'm so glad you're here. She's the paper crafter, you guys. She's the queen. Okay, let's see. I want to be not there. How about there? Okay. If you have a great big auto press, clamshell, swing away, those were not for me. I had surgery 3.5 years ago for endometriosis, and I lost a lot of my strength. But oh, being pain-free is so worth it. So the auto press is where it's at for me. This auto press and that older outlet are not going to be friends. So we are not using the auto press today. As soon as my husband can swap out that outlet, I'll be back to auto pressing. I will not press him to do it, but I did ask him to do it. So we still got the space. We still get to use her actual resting mount for our purpose. We've got regular font, the cutest little spooky file. My husband loves the Friday the 13th movies, Halloween, Michael Myers. As a kid, I was more into Freddy, vampires, the Lost Boys, Twice Bitten, weird movies like that, you know? But definitely now, Jamia, I have not watched a scary movie in years. And they've got a whole lineup down there. I was like, what? My daughter is 17. Let's do this one opposite so we can see what it looks like. All we have to do, lint roll. I've got 325, 60 seconds. And if I had sliced these a little better, I could press them at the same time. But we're not going to worry about it. I got this desk on Walmart for $60. I got the desk over there that we did the paper crafts at for $40. Walmart desks. Those Amazon desks, y'all, I paid a pretty penny for those Amazon desks. So, Walmart for your desks. I used infusible ink the other day. Made my husband a shirt. And I had not used infusible ink in so long. I forgot how fun it was. It can be real frustrating to weed. But God, those colors are so fun. Give it all the pressure you got, which is where the auto press comes in handy. You don't have to be the one pressing that sucker down. But yeah, I got this auto press like 3-4 summers ago. Clearance. Or the Easy Press, I mean. Walmart. Budget buys and DIYs. Oh, those decorations are so cute. I got a couple more windows. Like I said, we're going to do spider webs. We gotta find the right scarecrow file. All my HTV, I'm not one of those people that's going to tell you, like, you gotta go find a fancy brand. I've got HTV Ront. I've got Cricut. I've got some specialty materials because I was in Betsy Gotcher's Patreon, Cutting Corners Vinyl. This is going to be a cool peel, I think. Yeah. It's really a fine glitter. It's not a thick, chunky glitter. That file's really cute. Help it cool down quicker. Might be able to squeeze him under there now that it's pressed. And with these tea towels, if you use them seasonally, they really are going to last a long time. But if you use them to like wash your hands, dry your dishes, I've only gotten like 6 months out of them. But for what you pay and the fun I have making them, it's totally worth it. I get the tea towels from the Walmart. Usually, looks like this. 5-pack. And yeah, no, I don't feel bad about using them. They're not, the fancy towels, I have dreams of working my way up to embroidery, like making with Marilyn, like craftable things. And that is what I envision. The fancy bath towels, you know what I mean? Like making your own monogram. But that's the fun part. Like, you can think it, you can do it with these things, Yeah. Sometimes the hardest thing is the idea. But I usually never run out of ideas anymore. Parchment paper just protects everything. Oh, I do like that. That's cute. What's that? It's up to you. It's DIY. You do it your way. You guys are fun. And then, yeah, this is HTV Rocks. Just a warm peel. Get the HTV Ront on Amazon. Big roll, comes in a box, super affordably. Get rid of those carrier sheets. Just one little tiny piece stayed on there. That's it. And it's really old vinyl. So when I was doing it the other day, when I did that one and some of it lifted, I was like, oh, And then I was like, oh, Heather, this is so old. You're lucky it lifted at all. Press it again after we lift, in case anything loosened, you know? And then you're set. Someday I might do a craft fair because we have a little local summer event every year. And I always know that, yeah, these will be in there. Oh, man, that file's huge. So, yeah, if you're into the spooky things, we got a whole month of spooky season. Then we're going to do thankful, thoughtful, grateful. And then Heather's Holiday Extravaganza 2025. Oh my gosh, you guys, this was so fun. Okay. For real, if I can do it, you can do it. If you try these things, tag me. Like I said, find me on the Instagram. Let's support each other. Let's have fun. And yeah, you can do them backwards. I didn't mirror. I just put the paper on the opposite side. Oh, I love that. Now, do me a favor. Please, please, please do me a favor. I'm on the road to 10K. Hit the like. Please make sure you're subscribed. And thank you to the best members ever. We are having fun spooky season together. And anybody else who's here that's not sure, just give it a shot. Come on back. I mean it. You matter. And I hope to see you next week too.